As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation.
Those
As soon as the
bastards!
news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army.
Shit.
Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Okay, so...
Breaking news from ENN.
Oh, shit.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Shit.
The world was screwed.
Pretty much.
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard.
Oh shit, she got fucked.
Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans.
Probably after
But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood.
That's impressive.
President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared.
Former President Harling.
Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers.
God damn!
No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process.
Fucking Christ!
Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner.
No kidding.
And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
Yeah, I was wondering about that,
I crashed
actually.
in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Oh, she had to get a leg brace. Well, shit. guess you could really say the Oceans are a
I
lot
was
like
tried,
America in this
found
regard.
guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Erusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats,
Looks
and
like
the
a piece
base,
of shit.
the fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard.
Zeppelin
This
Air Force
was a
Base.
prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
Sounds
So,
stupid.
I tried to escape.
That didn't work, did it?
They found out. And set the dogs on me.
Oh dear. Now what did we learn again? Mission 2, charge the enemy, cloud cover broken. Schofield Platt. Alright.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But
Sir.
HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles?
Yeah, I
Should
see
be
it.
close.
That's why I brought the guided bombs.
Targeting gun range.
There we go. One down.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Clear our vehicle out of there! Where's our support?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Phase 2. Target down.
Anti-air vehicle's been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Alright, radar vehicle.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Can't put up a decent fight. Request permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target is in range of
Come
guns.
on, come on, come on. Fuck, you missed. Fuck it.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound.
Yeah,
Engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down.
Okay, recruits.
Stop special
Pay
weapons.
attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so
Whoa,
trust
whoa,
your
whoa, 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 whoa!
2 targets remain.
Razor was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Yeah, you messed up, Erusians.
Target locked. Firing. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Yes, clown, I'm a...
Bandit, on your 6.
Whoa.
Fox 2.
Alright, swinging the bird around. Swinging it around.
I'm icing up!
In gun range.
Alright, going for the bombing run.
Locked.
I got 1 bomb left.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Not for long, they're not.
Missile hit. All right, this base is worth destroying.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus!
Here's some feedback from hostile formations. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Enemy aircraft away from the base. It's just about to go online.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Warning, man on your six. Missile fired. Evading.
In gun range.
There we go.
They're losing it if their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I'm right.
Missile away.
Not defended.
Wow, that thing actually really took a beating.
On his tail.
Missile heading your way.
What the fuck was that?
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
I'm sorry, are we gonna ignore the fact that there was a giant big-ass blue light that just spouted out of one of those transports? Really?
Watch your six.
Okay.
Range 2 enemy has a lock on you.
Not to miss. All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
Evade! Evade! I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
5 targets remaining.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Mage 2, missile away. Target was not struck.
Break! Break! Read aim over clear ground. Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in the residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
4 targets remaining.
Bandit has a lock.
Come on, come on! Jink it!
Mage 2, locked.
Come on. I gotta get
Attack
a lock.
missed.
I gotta get a lock on this guy.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us. Missile fired. Evading.
3 targets remaining.
Alright. Swinging around on one of these helos.
In gun range.
Grrr! Kunkel, or whatever.
Heads up. Bandit behind you. Enemy missile cruising. Break it.
Break! Break!
That's gonna hit, that's gonna hit!
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Okay, he's completely blind, those bastards. Connect.
Launch preparations complete. Hold submarine. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear. 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way
Probably.
they move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Mage 2.
These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, Bandits or drones?
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant, you know. Running out of missiles.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Column Squadron, surround them.
Page 2, Fox 2.
No, no, that one's mine.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Yeah, no, that one's mine. Mine. Golem 3, fuck off, that one's mine! Mine, 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 mine. We're going to Red Lobster after this.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Oh, no you don't.
Fox 2.
No you don't.
Aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Missed. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
They won't show up on the radar.
Missiles remaining.
Shit, I got no missiles left.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Yeah, I got no
Skies are
sidewinders
clear.
left though.
Nice
Wait a
work,
minute,
everyone.
I got
Mission
sidewinders.
complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Brownie, you are such a downer.
Arguing, that's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Alright, so essentially a ranking. And I got enough points where I could actually get a new aircraft if I really wanted to. Alright, that's mission 2. We'll go right on into mission 3 later on. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you all have a very good day.